Hi everyone, it's Julie Lomas and welcome to my channel Conscious Connections, a channel all about positive living, living your best life. And we do a card reading of the month every month. And this is the card reading for June 2026. Oh my goodness, I cannot believe we're already in June. The year is flying by. I know I say this every month and every year, but it literally does seem to be flying by. Anyway, I digress. So, I will be, as always, using my awakening cards and the Lamb crystal cards to see what guidance the cards have for June for all of us. I hope last month's reading resonated with you. And of course in June we're coming into midsummer. I love Midsummer's Eve, and longest day of the year here in this hemisphere. And I just love all the celebrations and the fairies being in the garden and all the fun. Anyway, I digress. So let's see, first of all, what my cards have in store, my awakening cards. So just asking for the guidance for the month of June for all of us. That's it. Let's ask. The first card is Speak to Your Soul. Wow, how wonderful is that? Speak to your soul. Sit with yourself. What is it your soul needs? What do you need to do to nurture you and your soul? So you need to sit quietly to do this, to speak to your soul. Just sit and be. Sit in the garden, sit in a park, a forest, a beach, wherever you can. Wherever you find peace and quiet, sit quietly with yourself. No technology, nothing except you. And listen inside. Ask your soul what it is it needs to nurture itself, or what it is that you need, or what you need to do to go forward. Wow, so Speak to Your Soul is a wonderful card for the month of June. I'm just going to pick from this pack again, that side of the pack again. Oh, let me see. Oh, Divine Intervention. I love it when these cards come out. You know, the divine's always with us, our angels, our guides, whatever. But they can't interfere in our lives unless we ask them. But sometimes they can just intervene a little bit. You know, they could bring the right person to you, or they could make a book fall off the shelf, or they could just push you in the right direction. Intervene to get you back on track, or for you to notice the things around you that could help you. So it means being present with your life. So if you have been asking for help, the divine always listens. The universe always listens. We always get an answer. The problem is sometimes we think we haven't had an answer. Well, actually often we think we haven't had an answer because it's not the answer that you want or you haven't heard. So Divine Intervention, wonderful card. I'm just going to pick one more from that pack and see what it is. I just felt in these. Ooh, truth. Wow. Truth. Be truthful with yourself. So that speaking to your soul and truth do go together here. So be truthful with yourself. If you can't be truthful with yourself about everything and anything, how can you expect others to be truthful with you? Now, also, you need to be truthful with others. So be truthful. And sometimes, you know, the truth hurts on both sides. But it's always better to be told the truth than a lie. Now, also, in the greater plan of things, maybe we're all going to start seeing more of the truth in the media. Maybe we're hearing more truth. Maybe we don't like what we're hearing, but the truth is coming out. And I think more and more things are being exposed constantly. So we know when we're being told the truth. We know it. You feel it. It sits with you. And I feel a lot more truth is going to be coming out worldwide to do with the world leaders, the way the world's going, the elite, whoever. More truth. And it's funny because I do a card reading of the week on my Instagram, and it was truth this week, so interesting. I just pull from the other side of the pack to see what it says. Oh, songs, I like this. Right, so songs. If you keep hearing a song on the radio, wherever, maybe listen to it. Maybe there's a message in it for you, especially as we have the Divine Intervention card. However, sing. If you love to sing, sing your heart out. Be a singer. Don't be afraid what other people think. Just sing. I mean, the birds sing every day. They're not worried about what the other birds think about them. So sing. But also, very often this one means change the tune in your head. So there we are. We have the song of the Rag and Bone Man out there today as I'm doing the cards. That's his song. Oh dear. Anyway, I digress. So songs. Sometimes it means change the tune in your head. So if you are going over and over and over again over the same situation, over the same thought process, over the same whatever in your head, maybe it's time to change the tune. Look at things differently, say things differently. Change the tune. So songs, very good card. And thank you, Rag and Bone Man. Oh, I don't want that one yet. I want this one. Oh my goodness, the written word. Now this is interesting because this has also been card of the week on Instagram. So written word means if you want to write a book, just get writing. Just write a few words. You don't have to write it all in one day. If you have it inside you, start, write. But maybe with the written word now and all the social media and everything, be very discerning with what you do read and what you believe. So be very careful on that written word. If you're signing contracts or making contracts, make sure that the T's are crossed and the I's are dotted and everything's correct. Written word can be a myriad of things, but be very careful what you write, be careful what you read, and of that written word, it's all over the media, and make sure, check facts and know then that you've been told the truth. So these are very powerful cards, but also that written word. It's like if you want to write, just start somewhere. It doesn't have to be perfect. You don't have to write a bestseller the first chapter, but if you want to write. I encourage you, and actually this is a good reminder for me because I have a lot of stuff that I have written and I need to get put together and sorted out and maybe published again. So the written word. I think that's enough of my cards. I think now what we're going to do is just see what crystals are going to help us this month of June. So let's just ask him for the Lamb Crystal cards to give us the advice that we need for this shuffle today. So just asking for the guidance that we need. What crystal advice or wisdom? Oh, how lovely. So the first card we get is pink manganese calcite or pink calcite, the higher heart. Now isn't that interesting, because we have that speak to your soul, which is about you, and we have our higher heart, what sits with us spiritually, our spiritual heart. It's a very gentle crystal. I love it actually. Very calming, very gentle, and really brings a sense of calm. You can hold it in your hand, you can put it on your heart, meditate with it, sit in a circle of it. It's very calming, and it really brings us to a more spiritual place within our spiritual heart. So that's wonderful. Now the next one on that pile is Boji Stone Strength. Wow. So Boji stones are male and female, there's two. one's male, one's female, and you can feel a magnetic pull with them. They really work beautifully together. They're very grounding, and they give us strength. They give us strength because when we're truly grounded, when we are connected to the earth, when we are in balance totally with ourselves, with the earth, with the sky, with planets, meeting both our sides, our masculine and our feminine sides, it brings us strength. We have strength to go forward, to deal with whatever it is we need to deal with, to sort things out, to be present. I think they are beautiful cards. Wow, really. I'm going to pull one more from that side of the pack before I pull from this side. So let's see what this one is. Rose quartz. Gratitude. Rose quartz is my favourite crystal. I think we all should have it. And to go with calcite, wow, the pink calcite and bogie stone. So being in gratitude, when you're grateful for everything, be grateful. There's always something to be grateful for. Always, always, always. Even if it's only the sound of the birds singing, not even only, is it? Even if it's just the sound of the birds, the taste of your cup of tea, your coffee, your soft pillow, the fact you've got a roof over your head, or you've got food in your stomach, or the sky's blue, there's always something to be grateful for. And living in gratitude helps you to change your life. When you feel more grateful, everything is better, and you attract much happier people, you attract a much happier life, you start to feel better within yourself. So gratitude, these cards are lovely. They're such a lovely reminder of being us, being in a place of calm and gratitude and beauty, and being grounded, being connected to the earth, and being in the middle of the year. Well, perfect, really. So I'm just going to pull another from this side, the other side of the pack. I love this. Rainbow Moonstone, divine peace. Well, of course, we've got divine intervention there too, but divine peace, finding that divine peace within us first, and then reminding us of our connection to the divine around us, that moonstone, that moon energy, that lunar energy, just reminding us that we are connected to everything, as above, so below. It's that reminder, and when you are connected, you find that peace. How lovely is that moonstone, that divine peace. I'm going to pull one more card. I think we'll just need one more. And pull it from here and see what this one is. Hold on, I've got two there now. Oh, if I wore my glasses, it would help. Wow, Seraphonite, hope. Yes, yes, yes. What a wonderful card to end the reading on, hope. Seraphonite is a wonderful, beautiful green crystal. It brings us balance. It helps us with emotional weight loss, probably physical weight loss too, because when you lose a lot of that emotional stuff, you do lose weight. But it brings us a sense of hope, and there is hope. So as long as we're truthful and we keep connected and we keep strong and balanced, there's hope for us all. There's hope for the world. There's hope that things are changing in the right and going in the right direction. I think they are. It's just that we're in a state of chaos and turmoil at the moment. But once it all comes out and the truth's out, and everything will start to fall back into place, everything will become calmer and we'll be stronger. And that Seraphonite helps us with those emotions that we're dealing with. I don't think we need any other cards for June. I think you would agree with me, they're really perfect, beautiful. And so if you do want a card reading with me, I do card readings. You just have to book on here, book online, contact me directly, make a booking. I don't just read these, I read several other card packs as well for you. Have a great month of June, and I will talk to you again in July. Enjoy midsummer, go out there, enjoy the summer, and enjoy your life.